You know the feeling. You're an anxious overthinker on a normal Tuesday. A poorly worded email or a minor schedule change slips into your day, and your stress levels instantly spike. But then a real emergency hits. A literal disaster strikes, and you immediately become the calmest, most capable person in the room. People might find it strange that small inconveniences overwhelm you while you handle actual chaos perfectly. You might even feel like your brain is broken, doubting your own reactions because of this massive internal friction. Psychology points to a specific explanation for this: high stress optimization. Your mind isn't broken. This paradoxical response is the signature of a deeply analytical brain and a highly tuned nervous system. Your everyday anxiety is secretly preparing you for survival. Highly intelligent, anxious individuals operate with brains that never completely turn off. You act as a constant pattern recognition machine. Behind the scenes, you are running constant mental simulations. You continuously ask, what could go wrong, branching out into dozens of interconnected worst-case scenarios. Because your intelligence increases awareness, you naturally spot the hidden risks and consequences that other people completely overlook. Anticipating future problems nonstop makes you feel chronically stressed and vulnerable to existential exhaustion during normal daily life. Yet when a real crisis finally happens, you don't panic. You aren't surprised because your brain has subconsciously rehearsed the disaster outcome 100 times over. The chronic exhaustion of your everyday overthinking operates as an intense training regimen. It guarantees that you are completely prepared, operating as an elite problem solver when a true emergency arrives. When that high-stress moment arrives, your brain actually shifts gears. While everyone else is panicking and reacting emotionally to the chaos, you naturally detach. Psychologists link this specific reaction to your brain's executive control system, the neurological network responsible for planning, restraint, and self-regulation. Under immense pressure, your brain uses this executive system to mentally zoom out, intercepting the erratic chaos and deliberately pausing. You evaluate the situation and make a deliberate decision. Your brain operates like a chess master, separating intense emotion from the necessary physical actions. You aren't emotionally numb to the crisis. Your brain simply enforces a highly regulated pause, allowing the logical, thinking part of your mind to override impulsive reactions. That cognitive control translates an overwhelming emotional disaster into a deliberate, manageable set of logical actions. Calm, grounding tone. If you effortlessly stay steady while the rest of the room freezes up, that reaction rarely comes out of nowhere. It ties back to your past. It stems from a psychological concept known as stress inoculation. If you have a history of navigating difficult situations, childhood struggles, or prolonged high-pressure environments, you build up emotional resilience through repeated exposure. This graph shows how that repeated historical exposure structurally raises your tolerance. The anxious mind starts from a higher baseline and remains completely steady during a new crisis, while the average person spikes wildly past their threshold. When others break down because they are experiencing intense chaos for the first time, you stay completely steady because your brain registers the event as having survived worse. Your calmness in chaos is an earned, highly developed emotional resilience kicking in to protect you. Mental simulation, cognitive control, and stress inoculation all operate simultaneously inside your head the second things go wrong. You need to stop viewing your chronic overthinking as a psychological flaw. Your anxiety is a deeply analytical system processing reality exactly as it needs to. If it feels like someone is finally putting your hidden struggles into words, understand that real psychology proves your mind is working as intended. It protects you when it matters most. If you want real psychology that helps you understand yourself, not fake motivation or surface-level advice, subscribe to this channel right now. We explain exactly why your mind works the way it does. Hit that subscribe button so you can keep uncovering the hidden power of your own psychology. Stay smart, stay observant, and remember that sometimes the most anxious minds are the exact ones equipped to save the day.